Hi, and welcome to another postcard watercolor painting video. Today I am going to be talking to you about how I made this postcard. Hi, my name is Escobar. I'm a storyboard artist on the Simpsons television show. I've been working on the show for over 25 years now, and I'm here to empower you. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be talking about how I made this postcard. I'm going to show you how I did it. It's going to be a sped up process, and I will just narrate over the process while I do it. So let's get to that. All right, so the first thing I did here was figure out exactly what I wanted to draw. And that actually took more time than anything else. I decided that I was going to do this kind of like vampire hunter type of person with white hair. I really like that idea. So then I did the drawing and working out the shadow shapes and working out how I was going to break down the light and the dark was the thing that took the longest to do. And once I got to this point, it was a lot, pretty straightforward. So I'm doing something here that I haven't done in a while, which is I'm using brown ink to do an outline and break down all the shadow patterns. Recently, I've done it in pencil and gone straight to the watercolor and just done the shadow patterns with the watercolor. However, I was looking at my old watercolor postcards, and some of the ones that I like the most have had these really sharp, hard edges, and I've liked them so much that I this time around I wanted to have that same look. The problem is, and the reason why I haven't done it with every single thing that I've done is because, for example, the last time that I did a postcard, I wasn't 100% sure what colors I was going to use in the shadow areas. I wanted to have it be spontaneous. I wanted to have just gradations going around everywhere, and I didn't want to commit to having a specific colored hard-edged line around everything. So, but this time around, I knew that I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to get too colorful with my values with in the shadows. I was just going to generally be brown. And brown is one of my favorite colors to use when just adding shadow patterns. And so if you've watched enough of my watercolor painting videos, you're gonna I've said this before and I'll say it in this video again, that when it comes to doing anything that I know is going to be a warm color area that I'm going to add warm colors to, the shadow areas I always like to use brown because it's a nice warm kind of dark color. And whenever I'm going to do an area with cool colors, I tend to use blue because of blue being a cool color. And I mean, yeah, it depends on what colors you put around it, but just in generally, brown is warm, and blues are cool. So that being said, that's why I decided with the colored inks that I used, it was a brown colored ink, and then I colored everything brown for the first pass. But I knew that it wasn't going to stay brown. Obviously, I added purple. And purple is yet another one of my favorite colors to use. I've started to just see a pattern in what I just like. I like purples, I like browns, and I like the way that tends to look. I sometimes like adding such a green in there, but browns and purples and then blues, of course, is those are my things. Dark blues, those are my go-tos. I don't know what it is. It's just I like the way it feels when I use them. And there I put a little bit of green for her eyes. And there I go with the blue. So one of the things that I did do is I wanted her face to be the lightest area, right? The lightest area of the painting was going to be kind of her face. I wanted it to be the most, I don't know, brown, a little bit more neutral. There is purple in there, but mostly the brown area. And then around her, like the highlight around her, like the halo around her would be a little bit darker, and right below her, like at the edges of the bottom of the frame, it would also match the halo of darkness or darker area of so it would just all kind of frame her face, and really that's what I wanted to do. And now I'm just erasing all this extra line. There's something about this look that I'm going with these last few postcards where there's very little outlines, and it's just contrast between lights and darks that I absolutely love. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful. That's it, and I will talk to you next time. All right, bye. So I'm happy to announce that I now have a new drawing lesson called Drafu Guide to Sketching and Gesture Foundations. It's the beginning of the level 2 information that people have been asking me for the drawing website, which will teach you where to start drawing, what to draw when you draw, how to draw from observation, how to draw from imagination, how to draw what you envision, and how to discover what you ought to envision if you don't have anything specific in mind. So if you find any of this interesting, you could follow the link that you see, or you can go to thedrawingwebsite.com, look under level 2, and you'll find a link there.